Hi, my name is Michael Parker, and I am a senior at Florida State University, specializing in information organization and communication. I excel in a plethora of skills such as user-centered design and organization. I set myself apart from the field because I strive for excellence. Though I prefer to work by myself, I excel at working in groups and have no problems doing so. I know I will be an asset to your company. Feel free to contact me with any questions. My email address is mlp03f@fsu.edu. Today I will be talking to you about how to install Linux on a virtual machine. My intended audiences are Windows users, people who are fed up with Windows, and people seeking a free operating system and installing it on a virtual machine. I will download Ubuntu, VMware, and install Ubuntu on that virtual machine. Ubuntu is a free operating system and is a widely used Linux distribution. I will now go to ubuntu.com. That's ubuntu.com. Once I am at that page, I will go ahead and click download that's located on the right top corner. At this screen, I'm going to choose Ubuntu 7.10. It's the newest version of Ubuntu out there. I will then click what type of computer I have. If you do not know what kind of computer you have from these choices, go ahead and just click standard. Next, go down and click United States if you're from the United States. I'll click Georgia Tech because I'm from Florida. Start download. Once I'm at the screen, my download menu will pop up. Due to time constraints, I will not show you the download transfer. Next up is to go to vmware.com to download VMware Server. It's vmware.com. VMware is a virtualized product for Windows and Linux servers. It's an organization to partition a physical server into multiple virtual machines. Increasing the utilization of a physical server is one of the benefits. Now that I am at the vmware.com website, we are going to want to click on VMware Server that is located on the top right corner. After that, we will get to another screen where we will press download now. This is the VMware Server license agreement. I would highly suggest that you read this license. But because of time constraints, I will go ahead and click yes at the bottom. At this page, you will want to do two things. Download the binary.exe file. For this, you will need your very own free serial number. It will ask you for a serial number at the end of the download. To get your serial number, just click register. Fill out the registration form and click submit. Your serial number will not be emailed to you, so do not look for an email. It will just pop up on the next screen for you after you hit submit. Once you get your serial number, go ahead and place it after the exe file downloads. Because of time constraints, I will not show you the binary.exe transfer. Next up is to go on your desktop and locate your VMware console icon. Once you're at the screen, find your console icon for VMware. The next step is for me to show you how to install Ubuntu on the VMware server. I will warn you that I will not describe a lot of details in this next step because of time constraints. A lot of it is really simple and straightforward if you'd follow my directions. There are a lot of download transfers, so please please be patient. Once you are at this screen, click localhost and press OK. You are selecting the VMware host that you want to connect to. Next up is to create a new virtual machine. Click the button and hit next. Virtual machine configuration, go ahead and pick typical. For the guest operating system, we are using Linux. So go ahead and click on Linux. The version is Ubuntu, so you're going to want to scroll down and find Ubuntu and select it as well. After that, click Next. Over here, you're going to name your virtual machine. Go ahead and name it whatever you want, but for this purpose, I will name mine Ubuntu 3 and click Next. I will go ahead and use bridge networking, click Next, and I will leave everything on the screen the same. Finish. Now we will download Ubuntu onto your screen. Give it a few seconds for it to upload. Now that you're at this screen, instead of start the virtual machine, go ahead and click Edit Virtual Machine Settings. At this point, you will go ahead and make sure that you connect your ISO image that you got from Ubuntu onto the virtual machine. I used the CD-ROM, so I will click on CD-ROM, click Use ISO Image to the right, and browse and find where I put that ISO image in the beginning. I found it in Downloads, clicked Ubuntu, the alternative, select, and then pressed OK. Wait for it to download. Start the virtual machine, it's your next step. Now that we're at the Ubuntu screen, we are going to want to hit install in text mode. Since I am in text mode, I will not be able to use my cursor, so I will go ahead and press return. Wait for Ubuntu to load. Because of time constraints, I have moved forward. During this time, you will answer a bunch of questions, as in where you're located, what kind of keyboard you use, what language, partitioning, and password. Your next step will be Ubuntu on the virtual machine, and the Ubuntu display will come about. We are finally here. This is a screenshot of what you should have on your screen after it loads. This is a Ubuntu display screen. What you're going to want to do is hit the installation icon. It's the second icon on the bottom. After you do that, answer another set of questions and you're done. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.